Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great, and if you're new here then thanks for dropping in by my channel. It means a lot to me, and I am Poulami and I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. And today in this video I am going to create like this look. This look has turned out to be super glam, at the same time wearable. Yes, this is a wearable look. Just like keep on watching if you want to know how I created this look. I created this look with a thought in my mind that I have seen a lot of people hesitate when it comes to wearing a green eye with a green dress in a real life function. Like they do get hesitant, like they do hesitate to wear a green eye. But today I was like, let me make a look which is glam, at the same time very much wearable, and that is the reason I just kept it like this. So yeah, that's it. Here I am going to start the video, and the products I have used in this entire video are given down in the description box below, so do not forget to check the description box also. And if you want to socialize with me behind this YouTube channel, then you know the drill. Just give me a follow on my Instagram. My Insta handle is @Poulami_Mimi, and I love to see you guys over there. And if you want to know anything from me, then do not hesitate and do not think twice to write down in the comment section below, and I will be so happy to answer you all your queries and questions. So now this was it for today's blabbering, and when I'm done with today's blabbering, I will just start the video. So first, as I always do, I will start by prepping my eyelids. And to prep my eyelids, today I'm going to use my Pac Spotlight Ready Concealer. It's in the shade 03 Sand, and I'm just going to cover all my pigmentation going on over my eyelids with this one. And this is such a brilliant and a good concealer that it conceals everything, all the darkness, all the discoloration and everything from my eyelid. So I'm just going to take this and drag it all over my eyelid like this. Now when I'm done with putting the concealer over my eyelid, then I am just like putting it onto this area, like under my eyes, to cover up my dark circles also. Because when I will be doing my lower lash line, I just want my under eyes to be perfect. I don't want any discoloration going on onto that area. I'm just going to dab it into my skin with my Sigma 3D HD blender. So here I start. I'm just using a pressing motion to press it onto my skin, nothing more than that. So now when I am done with dabbing the concealer into the skin, I'm just going to set it with a loose powder. And for my loose powder, I'm going to use my all-time favorite Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. It's in the shade 20 Light Medium. And now taking my sponge or the blender which I use to dab the concealer into my skin, I'm just going to take like this diamondish side of the sponge, like this one, and I'm just going to dab it into the product, and then I'm just going to place it under my eyes like this. This is what I have done with my under eyes. Now taking my powder brush, again dipping it into the powder, and then I'm just like patting it over my eyelid, because I need to blend my shadows. And if you do not set your, like I repeat, if you do not set your concealer with your powder, your brush is not going to move. So now when I'm done with that, I'm just going to do my brows, and for my brows I'm going to take my NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. It's in the shade Brunette. Basically this is my second purchase, and like this pencil I bought this for the second time because this is so good and this is so handy and so like a go-to, you know. You just can like put it into your bag and then you are just like ready to go. You just don't need like a multiple products to do your brows with. So now I'm done with my brows, so I will be going back towards my eyes. I'm going to take my favorite James Charles eyeshadow palette from the James Charles X Morphe collection, and it has been a long time that I haven't used this, but today I'm definitely going to use this one. Now from the James Charles palette, I'm just going to take this color over here. This color looks like the color sandalwood, you know, like it's like a brownish color. It's a very like skin-like color. I'm just going to dip in my brush into this color as like a transition color or transition shade, and now I'm just going to place this color over onto my transition like this. So now when I am very close to you, I'm just dipping into my brush and going to blend this color onto my eye area like this. And now when I'm done with blending that sandalwoodish color onto my transition area on this eye, I'm just going to take my ColourpPop Cosmetics, just my Luck palette like this one, and I have done a whole series on like these 6 palettes. So if you want to check that out, definitely click on the I button over there and you will get a drop down box, and then from there you can definitely check those videos out if you haven't already checked those videos. Now in this palette, I'm just going to take like this color over here called Act Natural, and dusting off my brush like this, I'm just going to place it onto like this area and then slightly putting it onto my crease. I'm placing that color onto my crease and then taking it out on my outer V also. Now I'm blending my outer V. I am seeing like in the circular motion like this. I'm blending my outer V, and then whatever it's left in my brush, I'm just like dragging it onto my crease like this. I hope you can get what I am saying. Now going back towards my James Charles palette, and in this palette I'm just going to take this color, like this dark green color over here. I'm dusting off my brush for the excess amount of color to fall down, because I don't want any fallout on my face at this point of time, and I'm just going to, you know, place this onto my crease to darken it up a little bit more. And onto my outer edges, and I'm just like I'm not going to drag it very up high, but slightly, you know, like that tiny bit. I'm just going to take this dark brown color over here called Charmed, like this one. This is a very dark brown color, and with my brush, with my same brush, I'm just going to dip that brush into the color, as you can see, and then I'm just going to smudge it onto my lower lash line. And now at this point of time, when I'm done with the matte shadows, I'm just going to fill in up like this empty area of my eyelid with some glitter shades, cause how can it be a glam look without any glitter shade? Yeah, so I'm just going to go and pop on some glitter shade, and for my glitter shade I'm just going to use my Luck palette, and from this palette I am going to choose my olive hue color over here, like this one. This is basically not a glitter shade, basically it is a shimmer shade, and I'm just going to place it onto my eye area over here, and for that I'm just going to use my fingers. You can see that's a nice bronzy color, you know, like a very nice and subtle yet glittery, shimmery, not glittery, yeah. So I'm just placing this color onto my eyelids like this. So now at this point of time, when I'm done with putting that shimmer shade onto this eye and putting some kohl onto this eye, I'm just going to do the same thing for this eye. And for my kohl today, I have used my K Beauty 24-hour kajal. It's in the shade Spade. This is how it looks like. And now when I'm done with putting the kajal onto my upper lash line, I'm just going to go back towards my Just My Luck palette, and from this palette I'm just going to take that dark brown color over here, like this one, and dipping my brush onto this color. What I'm going to do is I am just quickly going to smudge that black liner with that brown shade, because I want a very smoky look, nothing very, you know, very straight and very on to the point. I want to make this look very, you know, soft and smoky and like that. So I'm just going to go back and take that color, and I'm just going to make this kajal softer. And I'm just totally going to diffuse the low end, you know, like the end towards a V. I'm just going to mix it with the corner V. So at this point I'm done with putting on my kajal, so I will go behind the camera and I will put on my lashes. And for my lashes I'm going to use my Pac M72 lashes, which are this one. And before putting on the lashes, I'm just going to give my lashes a nice curl. So now at this point I'm like done with curling my lashes also, so they are nice and curled. So I'll be going back behind the camera and I will be hopping on these lashes. So now I'm back after putting on my lashes, so I will quickly go on and do my base. And before starting my base, I'm just going to dust off the excess powder from my under eyes. So at this point of time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my makeup with my NYX Angel Veil Primer. I'm going to prime my skin with this one. Because I have a lot of pores onto this area going on, and what I'm doing is I am just tracing it onto my, you know, problematic area like this, just like pressing it so that it get pressed into my pores and they look like fine and my skin looks poreless. So at this point I'm like done with putting my primer, so I'm going to go towards my foundation. And today for my foundation I have chosen my L'Oreal True Match foundation. It's this one. Please ignore it's a bit dirty. It's in the shade 6.5D and 6.5DW. And then I'm going to take my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and it's in the shade 10 Buff. So I'm just going to mix both of this on my face, and I am going to take like 2 pumps or so of this one like this, and just quite a few drop of this one, because honestly I bought this online, and you know, like when it comes to matching my foundation shade online, I literally suck. Like, just don't trust me ever. And I'm just taking like 3 drops of this one, and this is how I use this. Like, this is a tip for you guys also. Like, if you just go for while buying any foundation online, just try mix it with other foundations and make a concoction like this, and this is going to give you the best foundation of the world, because every day you can match up your foundation with your mood, with your eyeshadow look, everything. Now, taking this curved side of the Sigma blender, I'm just going to press the foundation onto my skin like this. And now at this point, when I'm done with my foundation, I'm just going to set my foundation with a loose powder. And again, for my loose powder, I'm going to take my Fit Me loose powder from the brand Maybelline, and it's in the shade 20 light medium. And I'm just going to take my sponge, and as you all know, I'm going to dip in my sponge like this, and then I'm slightly going to press it all over my face, because I just don't want my base makeup to move and budge all over. And if you are someone who sweats a lot like me, then this is a very necessary step. And I have learned this step because I have seen Jaclyn Hill doing this step. She does just like dunk in her beauty blender, and then she dips it, like pats it all over her face like this. No, because in one video she was saying that everyone asked me how your makeup lasts so long, and that is the thing is that I powder my face very properly. Like in their climate also they powder their face, and just imagine, like for us who are staying in a tropical country like India, they just need to dunk their face into the powder, like. And if you are an oily person like me, then just God save you. So now when I'm done with powdering my face, I'm just going to go and bronze my face. Today I'm just going to skip the contouring part, and I'm just going to bronze my face. And for my bronzer, I'm going to use my NYX highlighting and contouring palette, and I'm just going to take this a light brown color over here, like this one. Now I'm just putting some shadow onto my jawline, because I want some definition for my face, and I don't want my face to look like all over. And here I am again doing the same thing. Now for my nose contour, what I do is I just take like this pointed side of the sponge, and I'm just going to dip it into the powder like this. You can see the mark, little tiny mark, and I'm just going to contour my nose like this. Now taking the brush which I used for my eyeshadow look, like for my transition brush. Oh, a lot of product is still there. And I'm just like blending it out. Blend, 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 blend. And now when I am done with my bronzing also, I'm going to go and put on some highlighter. And for my highlighter, I'm going to use my Pac Baked highlighter. It's this one. Okay, I'm again holding it ulta. Okay, it's this one. It's in the shade 02 Iconic, and this is how it looks like. This is a pretty highlighter, very intense. And so I'm going to put it onto my face, onto the high points of my face. And now when I am like done with putting on my highlighter on my face, rather all over my face, I'm just going to take in my Sigma 3D blender. It's this one which I used for my entire look, and then with my MAC setting Fix Plus spray, it's this one. It's in the variant Coconut, and I'm just going to spray it, make it a little bit damp, and I'm just pressing it onto my face. What it does, it is going to take away all the excess powder if there is any on from your face, and this is going to like help your makeup stay on your face for the longest time. And then what it does is, you know, it blends everything out all together and giving you a very natural finish. It doesn't look like you have put on a lot of makeup or anything like that. Now at this point I'm done with my highlighter, so I'm going to go and blush my face. And for my blusher I'm going to use my L'Oreal Life is a Peach blusher. It's in the shade 01 Peach Addict. It's this one, and I'm just going to take this onto my fluffy brush like this, and taking on the blusher onto my brush and just slightly blushing my face for that extra color. Now at this point, when I am done with my entire face, I'm just left with my lips. And for my lips, I'm just going to take my Lakme Absolute lipstick. It's in the shade Maroon Fantasy. It's a nice vibrant, not vibrant, it's a very nice brown maroonish color. So I'm going to take this color because I think this is going to match like this one. So I just chosen this color. For no other reason it was. So my entire look is done. This is how it has turned out to be. I just enjoyed creating this look, and I was not saying this, but today I wanted to create something which is glam and at the same time wearable. I was not in the mood to, you know, to do something very creative or very dramatic, nothing like that. I just wanted to create something which is going to be glam. Obviously this is a very high glam look. You can wear this for any party or for any function, for any mehendi, for any wedding function, anything like that. And I just want you guys to know, like, it's very cool and it's very easy and to wear a green eye with a green dress. Please don't feel hesitant that, oh my god, I cannot just wear a green eyeshadow and walk out of your house, of my house. Yes, you can, absolutely you can. So this was my entire look, and for that thing I just wanted to create this look where I wanted to keep the color green at very glam, but at the same time wearable in real life, in real functions. So this is my entire look. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video, because I have enjoyed filming this video for you guys, as I enjoy filming all my videos. And if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, then do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next day with yet another more interesting video. Till then, take care and keep it glam.